Well, hello everybody, welcome back to episode 205 Let's Play Spellforce 3. Okay, we reloaded. As you know, last time we poisoned this, and we turned around and said yes to the marriage. I want to see the different outcomes, so I'm going to not poison him and...
Tahar, pleasure to see you.
Last days.
There must be another way.
It's all or nothing.
But the purity won't...
No, I don't get me wrong,
I
Tahar.
heard this last time.
I don't like this Lacane.
For heck's sake,
Everybody is but sadly, I'm a lord.
How big is your army?
Yep,
And that
That's impressive. An army of that
I'm
size
going to see what
should
happens
really
if I say
help us
not
against
to
the
marry.
purity.
See if anything happens there, the marriage will not take place.
Myra is in no condition to make a decision of that scale. The marriage will not happen.
That's regrettable. Though I'd like her to tell me herself. And judging by the position of the sun, the conclave is due to take place soon, isn't it? You've helped my men clear the fortress already, so that's taken care of. So I suggest we get on with it.
They don't get married anyway,
I will
so it doesn't
see
really
you
make
at the
a
top of the
difference, does
fortress,
it?
together with Lady Uhtred and Lord Wolfgar. Until then.
So the question, do I want to kill him? Or see if he will join us without the poison? Let's do this version. Without poisoning. Because technically, as we know, because last episode, his brother will attack. And when his brother attacks, we have a choice to kill his brother, I think would instantly make him, because he said it himself, I will kill you if you do touch him. So we keep him thinking he may join us for that reason anyway. Because when we had the last version, they were our allies, they just kind of faded away. Because like I said, my whole goal is her never to actually marry him, or at least marry, then he dies, but he obviously does it before the marriage takes place. So that kind of defeated what my goal was. So we may end up reloading the other one, or we might even go down the other route. Test the other route out, where we poison and say no to the marriage and see what happens. Because I think there's a 3 outcomes, aren't there, we've got, basically. And I guess, like, technically, hey, marriage and... not kill, I guess it's... yeah, it's more like 4 outcomes, isn't it? Just knowing that they're travelling back to it to get there. See if you're noticing dialogue being changed. This episode's more of a experiment episode, and we'll carry on with it properly next episode, more likely. I just want to see what the outcomes are. Oh, these two there.
Sounds like a plan.
Okay, you got that quick.
Fine.
Come on, get one together. So we haven't poisoned him, and we said no to the marriage. So basically, this version, we've done nothing that either of them want.
Good move.
So let's see what the outcome is. We know the bro's going to attack.
Lord Hallett, it has been a
It's the
while.
same.
It has. How are you, Shane? What about the wound? Is it still healing?
It's the same.
I'm fine. The only reason I'm here is courtesy. We won't march with either of you. Neither House Uhtred nor House Hallett, nor the Betrayer's Child's makeshift army.
Really? Well, I think that's not decided yet. Lady Myra,
Oh,
I
he still
hereby
asks.
ask for your hand.
Is this a
He still
joke?
asks her.
It's not. Lady Myra, what is your answer?
I am sorry, Lord Hallett, but I am afraid this won't be possible.
Seems that your feelings are unrequited, Lord Hallett.
I see. Well, that is unfortunate, to say the least. But if your heart tells you so, who am I to question your decision? It appears that you were right, Lord Wolfgar. There will be no alliance,
is that the worst outcome
neither
of this
between
version?
our houses nor between House Hallett and House Uhtred. It's a pity, Tahar. I wish things had turned out different. We will leave the swamp at first light tomorrow.
Are you
Wanna get an
sure?
attack?
What do you... Now!
Okay, so it's attack. So let's see, once the attack happens,
For
it
the
changes
light!
it.
Don't harm my brother!
Run this fight quick.
Here we go.
So let's see how this changes the alliance thing.
Well, shit.
You did this?
Well observed,
Get up and down.
brother.
Traitor.
Yeah, I guess I did.
I didn't see that coming.
Well, that was the idea, wasn't it?
But why? I don't understand, Ulrich.
Did you really think I'd just stand by and watch while House Wolfgar breaks into pieces?
It's the same thing.
You're obsessed with your bloody feud with Hallett, and even though we don't even have the money to pay for our soldiers' food anymore,
We can't win this war. Neither by ourselves nor with the betrayal.
You told them of the
Correct.
But it's over, isn't it? We fought off the Emperor.
That was just a taste of...
What do you mean?
I'm a traitor. And even though
By the... If you do so much as...
He has broken the Queen's law, and there's no tribunal around to judge him. That means that...
Don't you have anything to say?
Nothing I haven't said already.
Take you prisoner? Okay, so let's see if these two change their minds.
You'll get a trial once all of this is over.
Surprise.
Are you mad? You're not taking my...
Blazes, Shane. He betrayed all of us, even you. We're being merciful here, so don't act like a bloody child.
But...
He's
Don't
right,
push it.
brother.
Fine. In other words, my position still hasn't changed.
I skipped.
House Wolfgar will not support you.
Oh.
We will help you fight back the purity in the marshlands, but that's where our cooperation ends.
I'm afraid the same goes for House
Oh, okay,
Hallett.
so this is the worst version.
I'm very sorry you didn't deem our support worthy of your love, Lady Myra. Now there will be no one to cover your back. Once this division of the purity is done with, House
So they'll
Hallett will
both
return
help
to
now, but
Grimlore.
then not going to help overall.
Good luck, Tahar.
Is that what just we're getting right now? Come on, let's see the map. What did this do? So I guess we need to get that part to keep him getting in. Okay. So in the other version, they would help here, but we can't see them. But now we're completely on our own. Okay. Huh. So I go back. So yeah, that was like the worst version. So far, the decision I made has actually been the better one. That says an ally. So I guess you have to accept the marriage to get him on your side. I guess I could try that one quick and see what the outcome is, and then we'll decide if I go with my original decision or if we tweak it or not. Oh, it holds its name, but at least we're getting to see the other outcomes, or at least a few of them. The eye holds its name to the banner of House White, which once resided in the unforgiving swamp lands after the White Dynasty ended abruptly when the last... I tried to read that a few episodes ago, didn't I? I couldn't read that word then. Patrician and his wife descended into madness. I is now known to be out. Oh, wait, let's load up. Oh! I loaded that one up. Oops. I did the wrong one. Fudge. It's 96 then. Okay, it's 96 then, isn't it? I loaded the wrong one up. Oopsie. I guess I've finished reading the Eye of Wilson. His wife descended into madness. The Eye is now known to be a no-man's land, inhabited only by the most steadfast settlers, adventurers, and people in need of a hiding place. So yeah, so my original version of it, the marriage didn't take place because I didn't want her to get married unless we killed him in the marriage, so then she'd be in charge of everything. So that didn't take place, but the wolves would back us. So let's try it with marriage and no poison and see if they both will help. Because that version wouldn't help, so unless you have to poison him only? I don't know. Come on, load. So I really like the game, it's just a loading, isn't it, on the game. But then again, the Reforced Edition might sort that out. Okay.
Just give the
So
word.
we're over here now. So we're going to say yes to the marriage to see what the difference is. Where are we? Oh, I thought I saved it when I was up... Ah, seriously? I literally thought I saved it when I was up here before I did the decision. Did I not? Obviously not. I mean, it's got a little bit big up here again. Run, run, run. Yeah, I'm quite curious to see if you can actually help speed him. See if he catches him. Oh, yep, he's out. Yep, it's a hell of a lot faster in that form. But obviously, he turns back after 35 seconds. Yep, definitely faster. So for scouting, definitely faster. So we want to agree to the marriage this time round without poisoning. Wait a minute. Okay, let's back up. We didn't poison last time, and he said no matter what he isn't going to help. So I think he only helps if we poison him. So there's no way? I'm assuming if you did marriage that he would help. So you can't have him on the same side.
Pleasure to see you.
Okay, I'm confused like mad now. So basically, if I poison him, he will help, as he did. If I ask the marriage, he still won't help. Because he's dead. But if I ask the marriage and don't poison him, then they will help and he won't. So you can't get them both on the same side? It's like, right? That kind of makes, that seems to make sense, doesn't it? I thought by saving his brother, they would still join with us, but neither would. So you have to poison. That sucks. If that's the case, then I might as well just say no to the marriage at the end of, shouldn't I?
There must be another...
It's all or no.
But the purity won't...
No, I don't get me wrong, Tahar.
For heck's sake,
Everybody is murdered, but sadly, I'm a lord, and not a...
How big is your arm?
What you're asking is the dowry worth? And that does...
That's impressive. An army of that size should really help us against the purity.
So yeah, so to me, if I could go down this route, that's only the difference. They're going to help, and they're not. So you can't get them both on the same side, can you? I can't see a way of doing it. Because I thought by not poisoning and saving his brother, he would join, but he wouldn't. So I can ask him to marry to get these, well, technically have bigger people. But then again, them down here would be better, wiped out. Seriously, that sucks.
Yes.
And there's something as well. I had a quick look up not long ago about this quest. And this is what it states. Choices and consequences. If this mission, there is some variety in completing the quest, each with their corresponding results. When I made my first decision, I hadn't read this at the time. But it says, giving Lady Martha and Ultron into marriage, this would assure the House Hulton's loyalty as long as Wellland Hult would survive. So in other words, marry you, do not poison. That guarantees their join us, like I said, so I was right. Poisoning La Hult, this would cause Sharon and Wolfgang to trust Corporal Tara as long as Urken isn't killed. So based on the way I made my first decision, he trusted me because I didn't kill his brother, and he's dead. So that's what we got it on. Poisoning Lord Welthan, so him, but giving Lady into marriage. That's actually the version I did, didn't I? I said yes because my whole goal was, well, hopefully they'll get married. Then he would drink the poison, he would die. She now owns these alliances, and he would join because he did what he wanted. That was what I wanted, and I said I'm willing to reload and change it if it doesn't go down that way, because that's the way I wanted it to go, but it didn't happen that way. And according to this, if I do that, what I did, though you can go through with it, the game appears to register Lord Welthan Hult as alive. Huh? So by doing it, it looks like the game bugs, and it actually registers him being alive still. Well, what kind of defeats the purpose? During subsequent dialogue, and she will still she commits suicide? So apparently, she's going to commit suicide if she marries him. So even though he's dead, the game bugs out and she still commits suicide. Okay, I don't want that. If he's gonna die. The point was, she marries him. They join everything. He dies from poison. She owns everything. So she never got to truly meet him other than saying, I do at the time. Okay, what else is it? Killing Ulfan Wolfguard for his betrayal. So that's basically after the attack, I kill so-and-so. Lord Ulfan Wolfguard would never forgive anyone who dare hurt or even kill his brother. Okay, so basically, it's picking between the two, but if I pick him, she's going to commit suicide. If I go with my original thingy, even though technically not married, the game bugs out. So in other words, if I want to have my original decision and not have her kill herself because of a bug, or stupid, I've got to say no to the marriage and kill him. Then I have the same outcome, but the difference will be, instead of it bugging and she kills herself thinking she's married to him when she's not, she won't kill herself. What's actually the proper outcome for going down that decision the way it should do? So I'm probably going to do that, and people. So it says here the best possible outcome would be to give Lady Martha an ultimatum to Lord Wolfgang Harton to make sure of his loyalty and not killing Ulfan Wolfgang. That way all three houses of Ulfan and Wolfgang Harton will join Corporal Tar's cause. And, oh, so apparently if I give the marriage, say marriage, he will join, but don't, was it killing and make sure his loyalty? Let me reread that. The best possible outcome will be give the marriage to him, to Lord Wolfgang, to make sure it's his loyalty and not killing Ulfgan. But I didn't kill him before and he got all upset with it and wouldn't join. That way all three houses would join Corporal Tar's cause and could be used in combat against the Purity of Light. I guess it's just for this one-off fight. However, Lady Mother would later commit suicide during the assault. So yeah, I don't think we're going to go down that route. We are going to say no to the marriage. Won't take place.
Myra is in no condition to make a decision of that scale.
Because
marriage
basically...
That's regrettable. Though I'd like her to tell me herself.
Apparently.
And judging by the
game is
position
going
of
to
the
bug.
sun, the conclave
If I go
is
with
due to take
marriage and then he dies
place
before
soon,
it,
isn't
he's
You've helped
still
my
going to
men
register
clear
being
the
married.
fortress already, so that's taken care of. So I suggest we get on with it. I will see you at the top of the fortress,
I am then
together
going
with Lady
to
Uhtred and Lord Wolfgar. Until then,
quickly drop the poison off, and I think that's basically the outcome that my character should have got.
Now would you look at that?
There we go. So the only difference here is there'll be no marriage, and I've told him straightforward. Yes. And I believe the way I did it, the game should have registered him as being dead, and it's not going to register him as being dead. So this is going to save that, hopefully. Because my original plan didn't work anyway, did it? What was? You get married, you own both sides, then he dies. You join me for what I did down here. You own both of these, but apparently they ain't going to get to the wedding, so I think we'll go down this route instead, because it stops that stupid bug that's going to happen. So that's what we're going to do. Alright, then, so let's get us over there, and then that's probably, yeah, because I like the way I did it, but apparently I said the game's going to bug doing that. Because she's going to commit suicide because she's married to him when she never actually got married to him. That's stupid. To me, the game's not supposed to do that. But according to this online, that's what happens. So it's still registers and talk like they actually got married to each other. What's stupid. So since I don't want that to happen, we'll go with this thing where we keep them, and they're going to be dead and not part of us. And technically, when we do the map, I've got the same decision. You've got these on my side, I just won't have these. That's what we originally had. The difference is, she now won't commit suicide when before she would, even though he's dead. So come on, guys, get up there. Oh, actually, we're missing. Is he way ahead? To the yellow. He's so much faster, isn't he? When he's still there.
You got it.
So let's go for this one more time. In the episode, the next episode, we will do the actual fight. Now it's gonna be when I get there.
Sure.
And any second. There we go.
Lord Hallett, it has been a while.
it has. How are you, Shane? What about the wound? Is it still healing?
I'm fine. The only reason I'm here is courtesy. We won't march with either of you. Neither House Utran nor House Hallett, nor the Betrayer's Child's makeshift army.
Really? Well, that's not decided yet. Lady Myra, I hereby ask for your hand.
Aren't you feeling well?
I'm fine. It's the bloody swamp air. It's...
Lord Hallett!
Myra... You won't get away with...
Poison? By Tiara, someone get me a healer. Are you deaf? Get me a healer.
I'm sorry, John. We're done serving that bastard.
What the... Treason? This is treason. You can't... Now!
Okay, let's fire
For the
these
light!
off. Because to me, at this point, I'm really the same decision, aren't I? With Deception, of it's not going to bug out and it's going to get the same.
Don't harm my brother!
It's the only difference.
Help me!
Come on. Is there any chance we're going to these back? No.
Well. Shit.
You did this?
Well observed, brother.
Traitor.
Yeah. I guess I did.
Listen to what they say properly this time.
But why? I don't understand, Ulrich.
Did you really think I'd just stand by and watch while House Wolfgar breaks into pieces? You don't even see it.
You're obsessed with your bloody feud with Hallett, and even though we don't even have the money to pay for our soldiers' food anymore, you seem to think that we still live in the old days, when House Wolfgar still mattered. I'm sorry, brother, but I won't just stand by and watch while you destroy all our fathers and forefathers have
Tell
worked
the guy's
for.
dead now, so
We can't win this war.
he's gonna be better
Neither
now.
by ourselves nor with the Betrayer's Child's army. Lacane, his fanatics, and his creations are simply way too powerful. So, he made me an offer, and I accepted.
You told them of the Conclave.
Correct.
But it's over, isn't it? We fought off the ambush.
That was just a taste.
Well, basically, he's
of
going to
what
have
they
everyone
prepared.
killed, so how is that helping
They
the
have an
plan?
entire army in the Northwest. It's massive. You will
That's why I
fall.
said leave his brother
All
alone.
of you. I was hoping I'd get out of this alive. But it seems that I won't.
Join with us.
What do you mean?
I'm a traitor. And even though Corporal Tahar has quite some first-hand experience with betrayal himself, I doubt he'll show mercy when it's someone else doing it.
By the... No! If you do so much as touch him, I'll kill you. I swear it, Tahar. I'll kill
They're
you.
not there.
He has broken the Queen's law, and there's no tribunal around to judge him. That means that there's only one option.
Well, kaboom.
Don't you have anything to say?
Nothing I haven't said already.
We'll take you into custody.
You'll get a trial once all of this is over. Until then, you're a prisoner.
Surprise, go for that.
Are you mad? You're not taking my
Blazes, Shane. He betrayed
Yep,
all
maybe
of
that's
us,
all.
even you.
But...
He's right, brother. Don't push it.
Fine. Tahar, you will have our blades. Now,
Purity.
against the Purity and in the battle
Okay, so
for
Lilith is still with
Gravestone.
us.
Now let's get back to our camps. It won't be long until the Purity launches another attack.
And if we're out of luck, the remainders of the Hallett camp. Whatever happened to Lord Hallett, the soldiers will make their own assumptions about what happened. Whatever that was, anyway.
I doubt we'll ever find out.
Yeah,
Ulrich,
no one
you
knows.
said the Purity has set up camp in
Oh,
the
yeah.
Northwest.
Yes.
Then let's fight back.
Okay, so this is the one we're going to go with. So let this get started, then we'll save and do this next episode. Like I said, the whole thing have changed is I said marriage versus not marriage. Because apparently it's going to bug out if I get married even though he's dead and never get married. So he's going to commit suicide, but I think it's stupid. So I'll start saving that bug. So let's save. And with that being said, we will end the episode here. And next episode, we will try our best to win this fight. This is the ITS part. 98. So I'll see you next time. Like, subscribe, and go stuff. Bye.